Are you waiting on your GI Bill payment and it still has not hit veterans? You are not alone. In this episode, I'm going to be breaking down why VA education benefits get delayed, why some of them have been delayed, what causes late payments, and how veterans can take action to fix the problem fast. Okay. You need to learn how to track your claim, contact the right VA offices, and make sure that you get the tuition benefits that you raise your right hand for and have earned. Okay. So that's what we're about to do here. That's what we're about to go over. I'm going to be sharing a video with you too. The Department of Veterans Affairs is under fire for thousands of families, thousands of veteran families that are struggling with delayed VA education benefits due to an IT issue and system backlogs due to the government shutdown. Okay. So today we're going to expose the problem. We're going to explore solutions. That's what this is about, and empower you, okay, with what you need to be in the best position to get your benefits and what you need to do if maybe it's you that has not got it. Okay. You served our country. Now you're sitting there wondering, why is the system failing? What's going on? Okay. So we're going to break this all down. Okay. I'm going to be breaking down what caused these delays, who's being affected, how to take control of your claim, veterans, and what this means for the future of your VA benefits. Okay. So let's start with the real story, not the bureaucratic explanation, but what this actually looks like for you, the veteran. Okay. Imagine this. Let me just paint a picture here. You have a veteran's daughter who is attending her first semester of college. Let's call it the state of Florida. She's using the Chapter 33, the post 9/11 GI Bill, right? She's verified her enrollment. She's excited. She's studying hard, etc. The rent comes due. The housing allowance, that BAH payment, still has not hit her account. Now, guess what's happening? The landlord's knocking. The school's threatening to drop her from classes. And then guess what she's doing? She's scrambling to figure out what happened. This is the reality for thousands of veterans and families across the country right now. Okay. The Federal News Network reported that a VA IT modernization update caused massive payment delays during late October and early November 2025. These weren't isolated cases neither. This affected entire regions, particularly students using new programs like linked to the PACT Act and the updated education management system. So when I am talking about delayed benefits, I'm not talking about a few hours or just a weekend. I'm talking about weeks without rent, food, or tuition funds for people who depend on this money to live. I'm going to run a video here for you guys as well too. Listen, I'm very thankful for our VA benefits. Okay. I'm not here to bash the VA. I'm very, very grateful, very thankful for our benefits, as you should be as well too. They are great. I know they're not easy to obtain. I know they're not easy to get sometimes, but still some of this stuff is just, it stinks, and some people are left scrambling and have no idea what the heck to do. I'm going to share a little video with you guys right now.
Affairs said today it is trying to speed up benefits payments to thousands of veterans who are struggling to cover their education and housing bills. Chip Reed says the delays are being blamed on computer problems.
Shay Washington, a single mother with 3 children, is an Air Force veteran who served in Afghanistan. She's working on a master's in business and had hoped to graduate next year. But now her plans are on hold. She depends on tuition assistance through the GI Bill, but the payments stopped in August because of a glitch in the antiquated computer system at the Department of Veterans Affairs.
I've been deployed and been to war, so I feel like I shouldn't have to stress over something that I worked for and risk my life for.
Her GI Bill housing stipend is also in limbo. In all, she says the VA owes her about $7,000. She's struggling to pay her bills, and the timing couldn't be worse.
It's been like 4 months. It's going into Christmas time.
President Trump today visited the Marine barracks in Washington and later praised his administration's assistance to veterans.
Another crucial element of our veterans' agenda is improved access to education.
He didn't mention the latest VA crisis, but in a hearing on Capitol Hill today, members vented their frustration.
And it is time that the VA stand up and hold someone accountable for their failing actions.
VA official Robert Worley, who was reassigned to another job just yesterday, admitted there are 73,000 claims now pending, 27% more than last year at this time, and that payments to more than 10,000 veterans have been delayed more than 30 days. He also said this.
Actually, I don't know of any cases where someone that has come to my attention where someone has not been able to enroll in school.
Try telling that to Shay Washington, who's sitting out this semester.
Do you blame the VA?
Yes, I feel like they should have been better prepared for this.
The VA says it hopes that upgraded IT systems can be put in place sometime early next year, but they admit that problems with GI Bill payments could continue for months to come. Jeff?
So that is a lot going on right there. It is inexcusable and it stinks for veterans, okay? Let's talk about the why. The VA has been working on a huge modernization project to update its benefit systems, as you just heard about, that should be updated and come to completion in early 2026. And honestly, let's be real, that is needed. A lot of the VA's tech infrastructure is older than most of the veterans using it. We're talking about legacy systems from the 80s and 90s that were not built for today's volume. When the VA rolled out part of its new education benefits program, guess what happened? It glitched. Files didn't sync correctly between regional offices and schools, and payment authorizations froze. In plain English, the computer crashed and no one got paid. The VA said they're working on it, but that doesn't help the veteran, parent, or the lady that you just saw, or the person with 3 kids, or the student trying to stay in class, the person trying to pay their BAH, and people are knocking on the door. Now, I'm not here to just bash the VA. I said that earlier. There are great people working in the system, and we are so grateful for the benefits. I am thankful for them, as you should be. But this highlights a bigger issue. The system is reactive, not proactive. I'm going to say that again. The system is reactive, not proactive. We need to get ahead of these things. We need to quit being reactive. We need to be proactive. Our veterans, our soldiers, our military families deserve better. There's no backup communication system for dependents. There's no automatic alerts. And that, my friends, is why so many veterans feel like they're left in the dark, and then they don't know what to do. It's the same story we hear about with compensation claims. Same thing we hear about with housing grants and caregiver benefits. When the system breaks, the ones who served have to pick up the pieces. Okay, so how can you take control? Let's flip the script, because here at Veterans Claim Service, we don't just talk about the problem. Let's talk about the plan. If your GI Bill or education payments are delayed, here's your step-by-step playbook, okay? Number 1, document everything. Keep track of every call, email, and verification. Screenshot your va.gov portal, okay? Get the VA app, the Healthcare and Benefits app on your phone. Download it from the Play Store. If you have an Android, download it from the App Store if you have an Apple phone. Write down who you spoke to and when. I know it's a pain in the butt, but you've got to keep a log on these things. Documentation builds accountability, and it's your strongest weapon if you need to escalate your claim. Okay. Number 2, contact your school's VA certifying official. This person acts as the middleman, so the broker between the VA and your school. They're your liaison. They can verify if your certification was submitted and if the delay is on the VA side or on the school side. Don't just assume it's the VA's fault. Double check the chain, okay? Number 3, call the VA education hotline. I'm throwing that right here in the comments of this live stream. I'm going to throw it in here right now so you guys and gals have it, okay? There is the number for the GI Bill hotline. If you need it, it is in the comment section of this video if you tune in later on, okay? Make sure that you have that. Call them. Ask for your case to be logged in for a reference number. Keep track of that reference number. If the agent can't resolve it, ask for escalation to a supervisor or a case management team. Okay. Number 4, contact your congressional representative. Every congressional office has a Veterans Affairs liaison. These liaisons can contact the VA directly and they can expedite your case. You'd be surprised how quickly things move when your congressman calls. Okay. Number 5, join forces with other veterans. Tune into this channel here. The veteran community is powerful. We are better together. We are more powerful together. We are more powerful, unified as one body. Use Facebook groups, Reddit subs, or local veteran centers to see if others are having the same issue, right? Collective reports often get media attention, and that speeds up accountability, okay? And number 6, prepare for future disruptions. Have a 1-month emergency fund if possible. Set up direct deposit alerts so you'll know immediately when payments stop. Knowledge plus preparation, they equal peace of mind, okay? Be prepared. Be proactive, not reactive on your part as well. Let's talk about the systemic problem, okay? Let's step back for a second and ask the real question here. Why do veterans keep getting caught in these cycles? Every few years, there's a modernization rollout, an update, or a new program or something. And every time, veterans are the beta testers. Why are we the beta testers? When the VA system fails, people lose trust. And there's already a lot of mistrust with veterans, with military family members, with the VA. And that's dangerous because trust is the foundation of every promise this country has made to me and you as veterans, okay? It's not just about tech, it's about leadership, it's about accountability, and it's about follow through. We need more transparency and more real-time communication. If a payment is delayed, veterans should get a text message, not a news article 2 weeks later, and they're sitting there scratching their heads. We served this country with integrity, with discipline. We raised our right hand and said yes, right? And that's the standard that we should expect in return. No questions asked, okay? You know, I want to speak to you. If you're going through this, if you're feeling frustrated, if you're feeling defeated, if you've been fighting battles, right, long after your war ended, if you've dealt with trauma, if you're tired of dealing with the red tape and the roadblocks, and now even your benefits are being tested, I know it's frustrating, but don't give up. Don't throw in the towel as well. Reach out if you need some help. This right here can help you out with things that are going on. When the system fails, you got to make sure that you reach out. Don't get isolated. Don't give up. Keep fighting for your rights, right? Keep going, okay? Right? It's very, very important, right? Because you keeping going, you continuing to go, you being around community, don't isolate yourself, can absolutely help you out. But those are important things that you can do. Document everything. Contact your school's VA certifying official. Call the VA education hotline. I put that in the description of this video. Contact your congressional representative. Join forces with other veterans, battle buddies, people that you served with, and be proactive, not reactive. It is very, very, very important to make sure that you do that. Again, the Department of Veterans Affairs is trying to speed up benefits payments. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's someone that you know who is struggling to cover their education and housing bills. There's no excuse for it. Yes, we're thankful for the benefits, but the VA has to be proactive, not reactive, right? Let me know your thoughts on this. Let me know if you've been impacted by this. Write down in the comments of this video, of this live stream. Let me know, reach out. Let's share this out. Like, subscribe, comment, share this episode out with someone that can use this information. I hope that this helps you. I'm sorry if this is you going through it. I also want to let everyone know, happy Veterans Day to you. Thank you for your service to our country. I'm a veteran. We are veterans serving veterans. We want you to be in the best position to win your claim, to get the benefits that you deserve honestly, integrally, ethically. Okay, we just thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your service, and happy Veterans Day to each and every one. Stay tuned. Again, like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell, share this out with someone that can use this information. And until next time, I'm out of here. Peace.